When you're going downhill on a bike, you can go fast. You should go slow and take care not to get hit by cars coming out of side roads. Drivers coming out of side roads should look for bikes. A car once touched my bike, but I didn't fall off. I just kept pedalling. But cars are a threat to bikes. There's a bird at the Westhill Primary School playing fields. I can't see it through the camera because the sun is in my eyes. It's a bright day, but I'm pointing at it, so I should be filming the bird. Using technology out and about can be challenging, but persisting is important. Being patient and persisting is fundamental to life on Earth and living. Westhill has 2 churches, but people spend their Sunday morning at Aldi shopping. The car park's full and there's no space to park bikes, so I won't visit it on my bike. Home Bargains lorries deliver on Sunday. The world never stops moving in this modern day and age. Bikes can be slow at roundabouts. My dad's business partner once got knocked off cycling in Aberdeen. Cycling in Aberdeen's fraught with danger. You need to take care at roundabouts. Drivers should be wary of cyclists. Traffic is non-stop at the Westhill Tesco roundabout. August in Westhill is the best time for bikes. In 1976, Concorde took off, and ever since, it was the best summer in Britain in 1976. The weather on planet Earth and in Britain has been turbulent ever since 1976. But actually it has always been turbulent, but it's getting worse with severe flooding in England. Just south of Tesco in Westhill is Westhill's business hub with lots of industrial units, but there's no cars in the car park. Everyone's at Aldi, congesting it and making it busy. Oil workers live a cushy life with great fancy buildings and hardly any trees. There's a few trees, but not very many. This is the road to Abercrombie dental practice. But as you can see, there's a burger van. And it takes up space in the road. There's always parked cars along here during the week, making life difficult. There's someone on a bike. But this road, someone fell off their bike when my mum drove along it. right in front of her. It can be treacherous. Oil companies don't grit and sand their roads, or roads near their offices, or the council doesn't. It can be treacherous in snow and ice in Westhill. This is Abercrombie dental practice. There's no cars in the car park today. But at the dental practice, there are hardly any spaces to park and nowhere to securely lock a bike. And the car parking spaces are reserved for energy companies, such as this one, i3 Energy. Oil companies are big fancy buildings. Just look around. Fancy stonework on this one. Oil workers don't work on Sunday. The car park's empty. Where Westhill's oil offices are located, there's bus stops, so oil workers should take the bus. Public transport is a public good. It cuts down on congestion, helping the environment, reducing fumes. Some office premises still have space and are to let. Westhill needs investment. The Conservatives who are in government in Westminster need to invest in Westhill. Labour did. Labour built up the businesses in Westhill to make them flourish ever since the start of the new millennium. Westhill is a global leader in subsea engineering, but at Subsea 7, workers don't work on Sunday. This hampers productivity and economic output for the UK as a whole. Westhill's oil offices are situated near the country. Cliff Richard sang a song about the country. It goes like this: out in the country, ba 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 ba. I don't know the words. This is Robertson Memorials and Robertson Granite. Aberdeen is a granite city, but it's not very environmentally friendly. People should build homes that are sustainable living with solar panels. There's a quaint stream flowing through the countryside surrounding Westhill. Just over this wall. The road to Tarland is where you'll find the Total building. Flying the Union Jack. And the flag it's not windy today, so it's not moving, or barely. It's a nice day. At the end of August 2020. You need to talk up, because talking on video cameras, you can't hear yourself being played back because the noise of traffic. The wind has picked up. The flags are flying, British and Scottish. Quaint cottages exist in the countryside. And because so few people live in the countryside, they get good views of fields and the hills, Royal Deesides in the distance. But cars go fast along country roads. They slow down when they see cameras. Especially if you wear a fluorescent jacket, they think you're the police. Plant bulbs now for spring colour. So says the sign at Fox Lane Garden Centre, run by disabled people and for disabled people. But the great irony is it's in the middle of the countryside, so you need bikes and cars to get there. This is the big barrier. Disabled people need parents. The view of the hills in the distance is spectacular. And there's sheep grazing. Traffic goes fast on this road to Tarland. And the speed limit's 50. At Fox Lane Garden Centre in Westhill in Scotland, they grow plants indoor in greenhouses. Greenhouses are necessary for warmth, to grow plants. People should erect greenhouses in their gardens and get green fingers. This is Fox Lane Garden Centre in Westhill. It's got no traffic. There's no cars in the car park because it's so out of the way. Everyone's at Aldi. But it might be closed. I don't know. It's open from 10 until 5 on Sunday. This is sheep in a field with hills in the distance, Royal Deeside. And we're nearing the Kearney roundabout. It says reduce speed now. It's great to see the hills. Being in the countryside is great. This car is not slowing down! Because I'm not the police. In Siberia in Russia, horses wear thick coats. To keep themselves warm. Siberia in Russia is the coldest place on earth. Temperatures can plummet to -50. Yet the Russian government still promotes coal-fired power stations. There's a chill in the air. My nose is running. It always runs when I'm on the bike, out in the cold. This is just natural. Giving hand signals is important on a bike, but you can overbalance and fall off. Roundabouts are dangerous. At this one, the traffic's quiet just now, but I just went round it. There was traffic. This is the way to the Kirkton of Skene, at the Kearney roundabout. Drivers should respect cyclists and disabled people. Bikes can hold up cars. This is a New Holland equipment by farmers. Farmers use Dutch equipment. It's flat in Holland to cycle. Cycling in the Netherlands is easy compared to Westhill in Scotland. It's hilly But people should persist. When they can't cycle, you get off and walk. This is a new housing development in Westhill with Velux windows in the roof. In King's Wells, they have solar panels. Or a lot of the houses do. King's Wells is a newer development than Westhill. In new housing development you get solar panels, which are great for the environment. The quaint village of Mason Lodge is located near Westhill. This is Westhill from down below, from a distance, looking up above. Westhill is built on hills, and the view from the top, it looks like a valley surrounded by hills and wind turbines. It's an eco-friendly town, built up by the Conservatives and Labour. Except it had a Liberal Democrat MP for decades, Sir Robert Smith. The Liberal Democrats helped build Westhill. Its new leader, the Liberal Democrats, studied at Jesus College, Oxford, and he was born on Christmas Day. I can't remember his name. People should look up the new leader of the Liberal Democrats. He's just been appointed. Mason Lodge. They've got electricity poles that say danger of death, keep off. This is right on the pavement. Some child could be harmed. A child could be harmed at Mason Lodge from this sign. Look at this, on the pavement, next to houses. Someone jogging with their dogs jogging behind. This is a good bush with berries. The berries brighten up the Westhill. There was birds on the grass verge, but they've disappeared into the hedgerow as I've got closer. Birds fear people. The birds are up here singing, and there's someone with a machine cutting the grass. Did you hear that? The birds are calling out. A bird walking towards me. And away.